Amaya and Bryan, you've been thrust back into the real world, into a life you were not living before Love Island. Yeah. What has been the weirdest part of re-entering society?
I think it's the recognition now. That's the biggest thing, because before we used to be able to walk down the street, nobody would know who we are. And now we walk down the street and it's, oh, can I get a picture? Or Love Island?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like, we're grateful for the support and love. So definitely, like, feel open to approach us. But it is taboo going from not experiencing that before to now having that.
So many people know who you are. You've got $100,000 in the bank, well, probably hitting soon. What's the plan for the prize money?
We definitely want to invest the money, but we also want to donate. That was a conversation we had before even thinking about winning any money. And she wants to do a Thanksgiving drive in New York and LA, and I want to donate to mental health awareness.
Yeah, like one thing we bonded off is the fact that we love to leave a positive impact on communities, especially helping those who are in need. So yeah, for sure.
I love to hear that. It just adds to the bucket of why America fell in love with you, Amaya. You obviously got an inkling that America felt a certain type of way during the ranking challenge, but now seeing what that support actually is out here and all your viral moments, what does that mean to you?
It's so powerful, and I feel all of the love and support. You know, I really did feel misunderstood there during my time in the villa before meeting Bryan, but to see that it resonated with so many other people and that I am truly relatable, I'm like, wow, I have a bunch of sisters and brothers now, and I cannot wait to give back to each and every single one of them and thank them for just loving Amaya Papaya for who she is.
I know you're probably getting flooded with clips and moments. Has any moment in particular stood out to you of like, did not even remember doing that or didn't know people felt a certain type of way about that?
Okay, so it was definitely a conversation I was having with Elon, and I mentioned something about dive skying, but I meant skydiving, but he didn't even correct me on it. He's just like, yo, if I could survive Love Island, I could survive
for sure.
Die skiving.
Yeah.
We fell in love with, you are a motor mouth, you're moving at 1,000,000 miles a minute, so sometimes things come out a little sideways, but now we're all saying opportunely, gratitually, we're standing 10 toes down on business in our gold heels, you know, we are all living the Amaya Papaya lifestyle. Are you okay being known as Amaya Papaya for the rest of your life?
Man, listen, I love it, okay? Like, if you guys see me eating the papaya, I usually don't eat my kids, but we love our papayas.
So after that ranking challenge, it seemed like some of the Islanders were moving differently around you now, knowing where you stood in America's eyes. Obviously, Zach changed up his tune. Like,
yeah.
My favorite moment is when you said,
"You're an extremely odd individual, and I do not want to talk to you ever again."
Besides Zach, who changed up the most around you after that?
I would really honestly say Zach for the most part, but I mean, overall, we did have a good family dynamic within the villa, but I guess like after just seeing the rankings, it was just like, okay, like, you know what, let's like cut her slack. Like, this is just who Amaya is, you know?
It was the 1-2 punch of that and then the Stand on Business challenge that really, I think, changed your whole life in that villa.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not the book that someone should be reading, and that's okay.
One thing I gotta add though, coming from a Hispanic household, calling someone babe, mi amor, mi vida, that's just how we talk. You're telling her, meet you halfway, you gotta meet her halfway too.
I did that.
Did you realize that that was going to have such an impact?
Honestly, no. It was just like a natural thing. Like, it wasn't even about the mic or the cameras or anything. I just seen her standing up for herself, and 3 people were coming at her for just how we speak and how we address each other in our culture. So I definitely felt like I needed to stand up for her.
What was the moment you each realized, this just might be my person?
So after that moment, we had a chat. And I think that kind of just solidified, like, you know what, we're going to really focus on this connection.
Yeah, that. And I would say we had a conversation on the dock, and that was our favorite place. And for me personally, that was the step where it was like...
No, the dock.
Oh, that's the sign. Yeah, we had to set up our friends for that. Yeah.
I really appreciated trying to have a Parent Trap moment, but then I was also like, but then what's the plan once they get there? They just hope for the best?
Basically.
Yeah, basically. You were just like,
yeah.
Now you've had a little time to see each other outside of the villa. What's the thing you admire the most in the other, the thing that's making you fall even harder for the other that you've kind of learned in these recent days?
Okay, so for me, I said this before, patience. He definitely is very patient with me. And whenever I have like an anxiety episode, he definitely knows how to ground me and to just like listen to me. So I feel very understood by him.
Just how grounded she is, really. Like, a lot of people could have let all this noise get to their head within how the time that we got here, and she's been still the girl I met.
Have we picked a couple name? I think Bramaya was floating around out there. What are we feeling?
Honestly, I love
Yeah, I like
Bryan.
that one. That one flows.
Yeah, Amaya.
So what are we calling this? Are you boyfriend and girlfriend? Are you just dating? What are the labels we've applied?
Yeah, so right now we're prioritizing each other and continuing to take the steps that we did, just because we did all the correct steps in the villa and didn't want to skip steps, and maybe we still want to get to know we see each other's families up.
Yeah.
Really spend time with each other.
Have our cute dates.
Have dates and without cameras and mics. And
Yeah.
obviously we'll show everybody because we started in public eye, but we also want to keep stuff private and protect us.
So is the next step just going on like an actual date in the real world?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are the rare Bombshell / Casa coupling that made it to the end. And you made history as the first Latino couple to be crowned a Love Island winner. Was it hard to find your place coming in kind of as the action was already happening?
I think it was a little easier for you, right? You went like in the beginning.
Yeah, like coming in as a bombshell, it definitely is a little bit hard still. I mean, like me coming in the beginning did like play a major role of like just getting to know the other islanders more compared to the short time that he was provided. Yeah, I think bombshells and Casa more people, we definitely do have it the hardest compared to like an OG, because essentially you have to break a connection in a way.
Especially coming from Casa, you're basically the test for the solidified relationships, which it's a tough place because you come in so late and people are already like this, and then honestly it just worked out for us, honestly.
Yeah.
It worked out the best it could have, truly.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Nick and Chris are floating this idea of everybody moving to LA, the guys getting an apartment. Amaya, you are a New Yorker, though.
Yeah.
Boston boy up the East Coast and keep him from moving out west?
So that's his decision. I like whenever want to control him or like stop him from doing whatever he wants to do.
I'm still thinking about it. I'm an East Coast at heart. Forever will be East Coast, and I still want to prioritize us. So there's definitely a lot to think about before I say I moved to LA. But I'm liking LA so far.
Will you go back and watch the season before you tape the reunion?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think we have to.
Yeah, I honestly have to, just to see everything back, and obviously it's a good memory too, so why not?
You'll have the whole show to watch, so I'm sure more questions and ideas will pop up, but right now, are there any gears going of like things you want to get into at reunion, conversations you want to have?
Yeah, definitely. I know she has a couple conversations. I want to address something there too, and like she says, we're 10 toes down.
10 toes
and
who needs to watch out for that foot, Amaya?
I definitely have some words that I would like to say to Zach. He definitely needs to stop speaking negatively about Bryan and I. And I also would like to address Austin on certain things, just because we weren't able to have that clear communication before he left. And there's a lot of things that I've been seeing that I didn't even know what was happening before.
Will you record an actual version of
I never said I was perfect. I never said I didn't have any flaws.
the song of the summer?
I mean, listen, I might as well. Why not?
Bryan, I took your necklace, your BA, which I know are your initials, but as like a sign that this was meant to be.
Yeah, a lot of people have been pointing that out. A lot of people have been pointing that out, that BA is for Bryan and Amaya. I was like, yeah, it's a good catch.
So we've established who maybe will get some harsh words at reunion, but who did you leave this villa with going, this is my friend for life, my ride or die? Amaya, you were like the Huda whisperer. You could get her to like move in the right ways.
Yeah, listen, like Hella is my best friend. Like we have built such a great sistership. and we just understand each other, especially with the fact that we're just two women who feel strongly about things. So I love her a lot, and that's my sister for life.
Yeah, and for me, Chris, we came in Casa Boys, and since day one, we were like, that's my bro right there. And we made it to the finale. I think first Casa Boys make it to the finale. I was the first to win it. And right away, we just clicked, talked about life. We come from similar backgrounds. The only thing is he's an LA boy and I'm a Boston boy. So it's crazy how Love Island brought us together, because we probably would have never met if it wasn't for this.
I mean, the two of you would have never met if it wasn't for this.
Exactly.
Right.
Things to be thankful for. People are going to want you both back on our screens sooner than we can probably get you there. What would be the ideal next show? Amaya, people want to see you on The Traitors real bad.
Oh my God, really? I mean, we're both open to any opportunity that comes our way. I mean, we have just landed back, so we're still digesting the food that's currently on our plate. But as the more we get settled, we'll definitely be very, very open to other opportunities that come our way.
Amaya, where do these phrases come from? The like, I'm not the book you should be reading, we're digesting the food that's on our plate. Like, where does this come from?
From my frontal lobe. No, I'm joking. Honestly, I'm just very big into poetry, so like, I guess I just really do be speaking in metaphors.
And she's from New York, the rapping background.
Yeah, she's a freestyler.
Yeah.
You gotta be on beat, you know?
Is more nursing in your future? I would imagine it might be hard to re-enter that life now on this.
Nursing will always be one of my biggest passions ever. Like, I definitely do see myself going back to school and becoming a professor. That's my end goal, especially in my 30s and 40s, to just be a professor in a university for a nursing class. So I definitely do want to go higher in education for myself.
And Bryan, what do you want to do?
I want to continue building my real estate business and continue getting properties, and I definitely want to set up my future kids for success. That's been my goal since I graduated college.
Oh my God, a world filled of little Bryans and Amayas.
Yeah.
I mean,
Papayita.
Maya, I don't know if you've seen the comparisons, but people were calling you the Dominican Olsen twin because they think you look like Mary.
Oh my God, I seen that. That's actually so funny. First of all, I love the Olsen twins. They're beautiful. I think it's just the big eyes effect, like the big doe eyes. I know how to use the puppy eye as well.
Yeah, she does.
She's an emotional, sensitive gangsta who knows how to use it for her favor.
Right.
Congratulations. I'm very excited to see where this thing goes. I hope we get you back on our screens. Would you be down for like a Beyond the Villa spinoff, reuniting with this crew in a year's time and seeing where everybody is?
Yeah, that's something we'll
absolutely
be
open
down
to
for.
it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, definitely want to keep our supporters engaged with how our journey is going. So
Well, fingers crossed. We'll stand 10 toes down until then. Go get some rest. Amaya, that voice has been through the ringer.
oh my God.
Did you see Love Island? They posted a video of you from before you went in.
Because my man needs to be strong. He needs to be strong enough to carry me and my emotional baggage.
No, seriously, like, I just be screaming.
Oh, my last question for you. Did you know that you were like a dog and got the zoomies when you were excited before the villa? Or is
Oh my God. So basically, I do jog a lot back home. So whenever I have this burst of energy, I'm not able to really place it anywhere but the zoomies.